Hey everybody, this is Sean with Get Out Live Now. I just wanted to give a little update. I know I don't make that many videos. I guess I get lazy, but it is what it is. I'm not here to be a 24/7 YouTube vlogger. Just a little update for my family and for anybody that cares to watch my content. If there's any useful information at all, which sometimes there is, and sometimes there's probably not. So take it as is. This is not financial advice. This is not even life advice. So, just a little helpful information. Take it for what it's worth. I did go down to the immigration today. I picked up I did my 2 month extension. I first did my 29-day extension. That went well. I picked that up. It expired today on the 19th. So I had 2 weeks ago, I was there and I did a 2 month extension because now you can do the 2 month extension. And you can do 2 month extensions from here going forward up to, I believe it's 3 years. You can stay here if they allow you to. And then you have to exit the country. I believe it's for 2 or 3 days. I did hear a guy ask a question last time and he said, hey, I got to exit. It's my 3 years coming up. How many days would you suggest that I exit? And the lady told him, I heard her, plain English, you need to exit for about 2 to 3 days and then come back. So I know people do they go to another country and they fly back in the next day. Maybe that works for them, but to be safe, she said 2 to 3 days. So just, fly to Cambodia, fly to Thailand, fly to Singapore, fly back to United States, Canada, wherever if you need to take a vacation, and then come back within 2-3 days. So then you can start that 3-year process over again. So that's what I heard anyways, and that was at the immigration office last time I was there. But today I was in there to pick up my 2 month extension, and also when I was there 2 weeks ago, she gave me the paperwork to fill out for the ACR-I card, and that is the immigration residency card that you need here. And you can do that not on your first extension, but when you apply for the 2 month extension. After 29-day extension, you can ask for the application to apply for the ACR-I card. And you'll need that to get Phil Health. You're going to need that. You're going to need that to probably transfer your international license. They're probably going to ask for ACR card. And also to eventually get a bank account. You're going to need that. So, and I believe you might even need that to do the Gcash now. I couldn't sign up for it. So maybe after I get this card, I did turn in my application. She said, just turn in the application today. So basically they give you an application, you fill it out, she reads it, and then once it's filled out, and last time she said, just make sure you get it I believe it's a 2x2 photo, and you can go right next door. Immigration's here on your left, and then on the right, there's a place that works with immigration. I don't know if they're affiliated with the government here in Philippines, but they do all the services. Basically, you just go right across, you get some pictures made, it costs you 20 pesos. So the price for the ACR-I card was, I believe it was $29.45 plus another 1,000 for processing, plus another. I believe they did a express fee on me, which I didn't ask for, but it was for the ACR-I card, so it was like 1,000 pesos. So plus 20 for the photo, and then 30 you had to make 3 separate copies today. You just go right across, that same place that made a photo does the copies for you. There were 3 copies, that was 30 pesos. So total for the ACR-I card, I went through the slips, and I believe with the 1,000 peso processing express fee, it came to $49.95, which is about $87.63 right now, or less. Let's see. That was at 57. I mean, let's even do 59 pesos. Yeah, so it's under 5,000 for everything to process your ACR-I card, your immigration residency card. And then for the regular immigration for the 2 month, I believe it was just, it looked like it was just 2,940 pesos. And that was it for a total of $49.83. So, that's what it costs. So total with your 2 month extension and applying and for the ACR-I card, it was 7,935 pesos, which comes to about $135 or less, as the peso keeps going down against the dollar. So it could even be 130, whatever. I just do it in pesos, and whatever it is, it is. We don't know what's going to happen. Gas prices are already up. I filled up my tank today. It cost me I don't know, it probably cost me $2.50. I needed a couple liters. and I'm getting like, I believe I'm getting between 50 and 60 kilometers per liter. I figured it out to be a miles per gallon, and on the little 110 Honda Beat, I think I'm getting about 130 miles per gallon. So regardless if the gas prices went up 5 times, if you're just running around back and forth, it's not going to affect you that much. It's really for the people that are, that's their business, like truck drivers, jeepney drivers, anything for like, transportation fees. That's going to affect people a lot, and that's why the prices are going to go up. And everybody keeps saying, oh, rice is going to be like, astronomical prices. I paid 87 pesos per liter today, and that was like probably 30 pesos per liter just like less than a month ago. So less. So I they're saying, oh, it could be 200 pesos per liter, whatever. The more people talk about this, and you get people talking, that they're just gonna raise prices anyways. They price gouge. Everybody price gouges in all other countries. Although I believe probably about 100% of the oil or the gas, is imported here. So that's going to affect the Philippines and the Filipinos tremendously. For me, it's not a big deal. I run a little scooter, and so I probably spend $10 to $15 a month in gas, and I just get the regular. That's what it runs off of. I don't get premium. You don't put premium in those little bikes. They just take regular. The little computer, if you got it's just gonna run it down anyways. The computer's self-adjusting. Anytime you have fuel injection, if you put in premium in a bike that only takes regular, the computer's just going to take the gas and it's going to run it where it needs to. So anyways, it was a total of 7,935 pesos today. Or actually I paid 2 weeks ago, but that's what it costs for your ACR-I card, and which she said come back in about 3 or 4 weeks. They process it in Manila. I'll wait about 4 weeks. I'll go back down there, and then I got my 2-month extension. So, and when you do the 2-month extensions, if you don't want to pay like the express fee, you can go in within 14 days. And then I just usually go in within 13, 14 days. I don't pay the express fee, but I could go right across to that place on the right. And I asked them, how much would you charge to process it for me? And they said, we only charge an extra 500 pesos. So whatever you pay, whatever the fee is there, we charge that fee. And then we just add 500 pesos on. And they said, we can actually get it to you probably in about 2 or 3 days. So I wouldn't have to wait 2 weeks. So if you want to get it faster, you don't even have to pay $1,000 express fee. You just pay the $500 fee. 500 peso fee at the place next door. I forget the name of it. I'll have to take a picture of it. And they're real nice. They have about 3 ladies working in there. It's everybody's really nice. They can do, they do pictures for you. They do copies for you. That's why you don't have to go anywhere. You just go across there, and then you go right back into the immigration. The lady was waiting for me. She said, yeah, just go over there and just come right back. So that's it for, it was total $134.49 if you want to do it in USD, But that's it. So I'll get the ACR-I card in probably I'll go down there in about 4 weeks and ask if they have it. And then that's pretty much it. Everything's going good here for me. My budget's looking really good this month. I have $1,000 a month. That's my budget. It's looking like I'm probably going to be unless I blow it, I'm going to be way under that. I got about a couple more weeks here to go. I got plenty of food. I'm just going to have to probably increase my fiber, my diet. Had a little issues with constipation. That's probably just because I'm eating rice and eggs. You eat rice and eggs and you have some fruits and you don't have many vegetables. You're not like, I actually just bought some beans. You're going to need to eat beans and other stuff, And then my weight was going good. I think I'm back up to about 220. I was down to about 215, but I gained a little weight back, 3 to 5 pounds, because I found the peanuts. They got the peanuts are just phenomenal. And these garlic peanuts, I actually gave a bag, like a kilo bag, to some of my friends the other day, and everybody was eating them, and like nobody could stop. It's like, it's addicting. So I don't even open the bag now. That way, hopefully I won't gain any more weight. I need to continue losing weight. I want to lose at least another 30, 40 pounds. So, I already lost about 25, 30 pounds. Need to lose about 30, 40 pounds more, and I'll be like perfect as far as I'm concerned. But that's it. Just a little update about, doing your immigration here. And I've been here as of today, I've been here 2 months exactly. And I've talked to other expats, and they said, some guys, they keep asking like on these forums, like, how do I do the ACR-I card? I'm like, and they tell them, just go down to immigration and ask them, and they'll hold your hand. The guard that sits out front and passes out the papers, the forms for you to fill out, he's really nice. I should ask for his name. I just call him Po or, Kuyo or Dong or Sir, and he's so nice. He makes sure he gives you the right number and he helps you. Like, okay, he'll ask you, he'll even like kind of rush you a little bit to get you in there sooner. He'll go like, okay, when is and he'll take your like passport number down. He'll start writing it down for you. It's just, and he'll go over the form. He goes, oh, you just need to make sure you know what your address is, current address is, and you need to know what your local phone number is. And as long as you know those two things, and you know all your other information, he's going to get you in there. Like, it was fast today. I was number 6. I got there, they opened up. I was number 6, and I was in and out, even with doing the extra copies and stuff. I was probably in and out in like 15, 20 minutes. I mean, it's so simple, so easy here in Dumaguete. So hats off to Dumaguete Immigration. Thank you down there for being such good people to me and being nice and helpful. And they know what they're doing down there, trust me. They do it all day long. And they're still really nice, and I'm sure they have problems, when you do that kind of stuff. So I guess that's it for this video. Here it is, Sean with Get Out Live Now, and over and out.